makeup? More athletic is what we're hearing, speedier, kind of following the way college baseball is moving right now.
Well, we've got a really good incoming freshman class. These kids have been working extremely hard. They've been good examples for the older guys. They haven't taken anything for granted. They've worked extremely hard, and I've been very impressed with them. And they're all athletic. They've got some athletic kids in this class, so that's good. And we've got some athletic kids coming back. Don't have a whole lot of home runs coming off last year's team, and the bats have changed. The game's changed a little bit, so you got to change with the times. So we've got to be able to bunt, run, be able to hit and run the bases very well. Got to play real good defense, and we've got to pitch. You know, that's the story of it all the time, and I think these kids understand what we've got to do to try to win.
I know you're trying to figure out what you are offensively, but is it fair to say you're going to be pretty fast?
I think we've got some good speed on our team, and so it's our job during our scrimmages to try to play with no fear, reckless abandon, and try to get them on the edge a little bit, because when we play on the edge, we're a little better baseball team, and they're better baseball players, so we try to put that no fear of failure type of mentality into them right off the bat. And we do have some guys that can run a little bit, and so that's going to be part of our framework and part of our makeup of this team.
Where does the power come from in the
lineup? John McGibbons is a kid who's got some power, and Shane Kennedy, incoming junior college kid, who's got a chance to help us in the middle of the lineup. The two kids that probably have the most power. Brittle's going to hit us 1 or 2 or 3 home runs, and Stevie Wilkerson's going to grab a couple here and there. But for the most part, if we sit around relying on that, we're going to be in trouble. So we've got to continue to play good defense and pitch, like I said before, and we've got to be able to take advantage of all the little things that teams give us, put pressure on them, be fundamentally sound, and run the bases very well.
I guess having a starting staff that will just stay healthy would be a primary question.
Yeah, we've got to keep everybody healthy. I've been doing this a long period of time, and if you can go through a whole season without losing some key players, you've accomplished something, and you've got a much better chance to win. You lose a few key guys here and there, regardless of what you have around them, it makes a big difference in your team. And so we've got to get all of our pitching healthy. I think Scotty First healthy coming off the summer. Matthew Crownover, a freshman, incoming freshman, left-handed pitcher, who's going to be really good for us. I think he's getting back to where he needs to be. He's going to be slow starting off, coming off Tommy John surgery last March, but he's way ahead of what any normal human being would be. He's worked extremely hard. Matt Campbell, who was a little bit banged up after the summer, or in the summer, is now healthy, and he looks really good for us. We just got to get Kevin Poley back, and he's not quite 100% yet, and so we'll see what his role is in the first weekend. It may not be all that much to begin with, but we're hoping that we can kind of ease him into things and get him back safely and also healthy-wise. And the rest of our team, though, is intact, and everybody seems to be healthy. We just got to keep working as a team in the next couple of weeks here and try to figure out who can do what, try to figure out what makes this team work, and what each one of these kids has in their arsenal to help us become a better team.
Where do you see Gossett fitting in?
Daniel Gossett, he's healthy and ready to go. He's been pitching well for us. He came off a really good season last year, being our #1 guy at the end of the year, and got a lot of confidence in Daniel, and we look for him to pitch a major role for us. And if we had to start a game today, he'd be our Friday night guy.
Jack, what's the plan for DJ Reader coming in from football?
DJ is going to play defensive line for us. DJ is a strong kid, a tremendously coachable kid, and we just haven't seen him enough yet, really, to tell you what we think he's capable of doing. He's going to pitch an inning or two today for us in our scrimmage, so I'm going to get a look there. I kind of got excited about him offensively the last couple of days. He's for a big young man, he's very loose. But hasn't played baseball in a long period of time, and in the summer and the fall, or get behind the repetitions. But he picks things up quickly, and he's got some snap in his hands, and he is very strong, as you know. So, being 300+ pounds, it doesn't seem to bother his flexibility. He's got some looseness in his hands as a hitter would want to have, and so we're going to watch him really closely the next couple of weeks to see where it goes with it.
How can they